Yamuna Tira Anachari Yamuna Tira Anachari Dayarara Madhava Kunjaya Pidapala Ivardha Gopi Jalabala Ivardha Yashodanandana Brajadana Rantana Yashodanandana Brajadana Rantana Yashodanandana Brajadana Rantana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjabiyare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjabihari Jaya Vishvāha Paramaṁ Jaya Sutara Sadasi Svāhā Bhagavatam Swami Prabhupada ki ISKCON founder, Bhagavatam founder, Prabhupada ki Jaya Vishvāha Paramaṁ Jaya Sutara Sadasi Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Namaskar Haridas Thakur ki Prem Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Presiding Bhakti Vrinda ki Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shama Kunrata Gunagiri Govardhana ki Mathura Vrindavan Lama ki Navadvip Mayapur Dhama ki Jagannath Puri Dhama ki ISKCON Hare Krishna Dham Putinilkanta Kathmandu Nepal ki Jamuna Maya ki Srimad Tulsi Devi ki Bhakti Devi ki Sri Vishnumati Maya ki Transcendental Book Distribution ki Transcendental Cow Protection ki Transcendental Prasadam Distribution ki Gopemanandi all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, glories to Guru and Sikaranga, glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you everyone for coming today. So, we're hearing from a chapter, Srimad Bhagavatam.
आज हामी श्रीमद् भागवतमको अध्यायबाट श्रवण गर्दैछौँ।
Srimad Bhagavatam means the beautiful story of the personality of Godhead.
श्रीमद् भागवतम
The
भनेको
supreme personality of Godhead.
श्रीमद् भागवतम भनेको परम पुरुषोत्तम भगवानको सुन्दर कथा हो।
So, which verse are we in?
60.
Canto 4, no?
Yeah, 4, 1.
60.
Yeah.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Svāhābhimāninaś. Sorry. Svāhābhimāninaś. Sorry. Svāhābhimāninaś.
Svāhābhimāninaś.
cāgner.
cāgner.
ātmajānis.
Sorry.
ātmajāṁs.
ātmajāṁs.
trīn.
Trīn.
There's no purple, no?
There is.
Oh yeah, there is. Okay. ātmajāṁs.
ātmajāṁs.
Sorry, ātmajāṁs.
ātmajāṁs.
trīn.
Trīn.
ajījanat.
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 pāvakam.
pāvakam.
pavamānam.
pāvamānam.
ca. śuciṁ.
śucim.
ca. huta-bhojanam.
huta-bhojanam.
svāhābhimāninaś. cāgner.
svāhābhimāninaś cāgner.
ātmajāṁs. trīn. ajījanat.
ātmajāṁs trīn ajījanat.
ātmajāṁs. trīn. ajījanat.
ātmajāṁs trīn ajījanat.
pāvakam. pavamānam. ca.
pāvakam pavamānam ca.
śuciṁ. ca. huta-bhojanam.
śucim ca huta-bhojanam. svāhābhimāninaś
cāgner.
svāhābhimāninaś cāgner.
abhimāninaś cāgner.
ātmajāns trīn ajījanat.
ātmajāṁs. trīn ajījanat.
pāvakam pavamānam ca.
pāvakam. pavamānam. ca.
śucim ca huta-bhojanam.
śucim. ca. huta-bhojanam.
svāhābhimāninaś cāgner. ātmajāṁs trīn ajījanat. pāvakam pavamānam ca. śucim ca huta-bhojanam.
Okay. Svāhā.
Svāhā.
Svāhā, the wife of Agni.
Svāhā, the wife of Agni. Agni की पत्नी स्वाहा.
abhimāninaḥ,
abhimāninaḥ,
the presiding deity of fire.
the presiding deity of fire. Agni को मुख्य विग्रह.
Cha,
Cha,
and
Ra,
agneḥ,
agneḥ,
from Agni.
from Agni. Agni bata.
ātmajān,
ātmajān,
sons.
sons. छोराहरू.
Trīn,
Trīn,
three.
तीन.
ajījanat,
ajījanat,
produced.
produced. जन्मिए.
pāvakam,
pāvakam,
pāvaka.
pāvaka.
pavamānam,
pavamānam,
sorry, pavamānam ca,
pavamānam ca,
and pavamānam.
and pavaman. Rapavaman.
Suchun,
Śucim,
Suchim ca,
śucim ca,
and Śuci.
and śuci. Rasuci.
huta-bhojanam,
huta-bhojanam.
eating the oblations of sacrifice.
Eating the essence of sacrifice. Yajna ka ahuti khaira.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Pavamāna Abhijanaravindra Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
The predominating deity of fire begot in his wife Svāhā 3 children named Pāvaka, Pavamāna and Śuci, who exists by eating the oblations offered to the fire of sacrifice.
अग्निका प्रमुख विग्रह अग्निदेवले आफ्नी पत्नी स्वाहाबाट पावक, पावमान र शुचि नाम गरेका 3 छोरा जन्माउनु भयो जो अग्निमा अर्पण गरिने आहुति खाएर बाँच्दछन्। हजुरहरूले दोहोऱ्याउनु होला। अग्निका प्रमुख विग्रह अग्निदेवले आफ्नी पत्नी स्वाहाबाट पावक, पावमान र शुचि नाम गरेका 3 छोरा जन्माउनु भयो जो अग्निमा अर्पण गरिने आहुति खाएर बाँच्दछन्।
After describing the descendants of the 13 wives of Dharma, who were all daughters of Daksha, Maitreya now describes the 14th daughter of Daksha, Svāhā, and her 3 sons.
धर्मका 13 पत्नीहरू जो दक्षका छोरीहरू थिए तिनको सन्तानको वर्णन गरिसकेपछि मैत्रेयले अब दक्षकी 14औं छोरी स्वाहा र उनका 3 छोराहरूको बारेमा वर्णन गर्नुभयो।
Oblations offered in the sacrificial fire are meant for the demigods, and on behalf of the demigods, the 3 sons of Agni and Svāhā, namely Pāvaka, Pavamāna and Śuci, accept the oblations.
यज्ञ अग्निमा आहुति देवताहरूका लागि अर्पण गरिन्छ। त्यो देवताका तर्फबाट अग्नि र स्वाहाका छोराहरू पावक, पावमान र शुचिले त्यो आहुति स्वीकार गर्दछन्।
Go to the next verse.
हामी अर्को श्लोकमा जान्छौँ।
Tebhyo gnaya samabhavam chadvaram sach cha panchacha ta evaikona panchasat sakam pitri pitamahai. From these 3 sons, another 45 descendants were generated, who were also fire gods.
ती 3 छोराहरूबाट अरू 45 सन्तान उत्पन्न भएर ती पनि अग्निदेव नै हुन्।
The total number of fire gods is therefore 49, including the fathers and the grandfathers.
यसरी पिता र हजुरबा सहित जम्मा 49 अग्निदेवहरू हुनुभयो।
Purport. The grandfather is Agni and the sons are Pāvaka, Pavamāna and Śuci.
हजुरबा अग्नि र छोराहरू पावक, पावमान र शुचि, उहाँ 4 जना र 45 नातिहरू सबै गरेर 49 अग्निदेव हुनुभयो।
Counting these 4 plus 45 grandsons, there are altogether 49 different fire gods.
उहाँ 4 जना र 45 नातिहरू सबै जोडेर 49 अग्निदेव हुनुभयो।
Take 62.
श्लोक संख्या 62।
Vratamike Kuramanyan Namabe Brahma Vadivi Agneya Istayo Yage Nirupyante Gnayas Chute. These 49 fire gods are the beneficiaries of the oblations offered in the Vedas, in the Vedic sacrificial fire by impersonalist Brahmins.
निर्विशेष ब्राह्मणहरूद्वारा वैदिक अग्निमा अर्पण गरिने आहुतिका भोक्ता यिनै 49 अग्निदेव हुनुहुन्छ।
Purport. Impersonalists who perform Vedic food sacrifices are attracted to the various fire gods and offer oblations in their name.
तात्पर्य निर्विशेषवादीहरू जो सकाम वैदिक यज्ञ गर्दछन् उनीहरू विभिन्न अग्निदेवतर्फ आकर्षित हुन्छन् र उहाँको नाम लिएर आहुति अर्पण गर्दछन्।
The 49 fire gods are described herewith.
यी 49 अग्निका बारेमा यहाँ वर्णन गरिएको छ।
Agniśvata bahish ada somya pitara agyapa sagnayon nagnayastesham patni dakshayani svada. The Agni Svatas, the Bahishadas, the Somyas and the Agyapas are the Pitas.
अग्निश्वत, बहिष्पद, सौम्य र आज्यप यी पित हुन्।
They are either Sagnika or Niragnika.
यिनीहरू साग्निक वा निराग्निक हुन्छन्।
The wife of all these Pitas is Svāhā,
यी सबै पितृहरूकी पत्नी स्वाधा दक्षकी छोरी हुन्,
who is the daughter of King Daksha.
जो दक्षकी छोरी हुन्।
Tebyu dandara kanye dve vayunam darinam svada ubete brahma vadinyam jnana vijnana parage. Svada, who was offered to the Pitas, begot two daughters named Vayuna and Darini, both of whom were impersonalists and were expert in transcendental and Vedic knowledge.
पितृलाई दिएकी स्वाधाले वायुना र धारणी नाम गरेकी दुई छोरी जन्माइन्। ती दुवै निर्विशेषवादी र दिव्य वैदिक ज्ञानमा विज्ञ थिए।
65. Bhavasya patni tu sati bhavam devani anuvrata atmana sadrisam nuputram naleve guna shilataha. The 16th daughter, whose name was Sati, was the wife of Lord Shiva.
16औं छोरी जसको नाम सती थियो उहाँ शिवजीकी पत्नी हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
She could not produce a child, although she always faithfully engaged in the service of her husband.
यद्यपि आफ्ना पतिको सेवामा सधैँ श्रद्धापूर्वक संलग्न भए पनि उहाँले छोरा जन्माउन सक्नु भएन।
66. Pitarya pratirupesve bhavaya nagase rusham aprudaivatmanatmanam ajahad yoga sanyuta. The reason is that Sati's father, Daksha, used to rebuke Lord Shiva in spite of Shiva's faultlessness.
शिवजी दोष रहित भएर पनि सतीका पिता दक्षले उहाँको भर्सना गरिरहनुहुन्थ्यो।
Lord Shiva, in spite of Shiva's faultlessness, consequently, before attaining a mature age, Sati gave up her body by dint of yogic mystic power.
प्रौढ अवस्थामा पुग्नु अघि नै सतीले योग शक्तिद्वारा आफ्नो शरीर त्याग गर्नुभयो।
Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Lord Shiva, being the head of all mystic yogis, never even constructed a home for his residence.
शिवजी पूर्ण योगका प्रमुख भएर पनि उहाँले कहिले आफ्नो निवासको लागि घर निर्माण गर्नु भएन।
Sati was the daughter of a great king, Daksha, and because his youngest daughter Sati selected as her husband Lord Shiva, King Daksha was not very much satisfied with her.
सती महान राजा दक्षकी कान्छी छोरी हुनुहुन्थ्यो। सतीले शिवजीलाई आफ्नो पति रोज्नु भयो, तर राजा दक्ष यो निर्णयले गर्दा उहाँसँग सन्तुष्ट हुनु भएन र उहाँका पतिको आलोचना गर्नुहुन्थ्यो। यद्यपि शिवजी दोष रहित हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
Therefore, whenever she met her father, he unnecessarily criticized her husband, although Lord Shiva was faultless.
उहाँको पिताको आलोचना गर्नुहुन्थ्यो, यद्यपि शिवजी दोष रहित हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
Because of this, before attaining a mature age, Sati gave up the body given by her father Daksha, and therefore she could not produce a child.
यसै कारणले प्रौढताको समयभन्दा पहिले नै दक्ष पिताद्वारा दिएको शरीर त्याग गर्नुभयो, त्यसैले सन्तान जन्माउन सक्नु भएन।
Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport of the 4th canto, 1st chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Genealogical Table of the Daughters of Manu.
यस प्रकार श्रीमद् भागवतम चौथो स्कन्द अन्तर्गत मनुका छोरीहरूको वंशावली सम्बन्धी पहिलो अध्यायको भक्तिवेदान्त तात्पर्य समाप्त भयो।
Om Jnanatimrandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuramitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Upakadamayam Dadati Svapadantikam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I think everybody knows the story of Sati and Daksha.
त सायद सती र दक्षको कथा त सबैलाई थाहै छ।
You know better than me.
हजुरलाई मभन्दा राम्रो थाहा होला।
And it was Nandi actually who first cursed the Daksha and everyone. Brahma the bull, Nandi the bull of Lord Shiva, who cursed.
वास्तवमा शिवजीको साँढे नन्दीले चाहिँ दक्ष र त्यहाँका ब्राह्मणहरूलाई श्राप दिनुभएको थियो।
Because Daksha should have the head of a goat.
र दक्षलाई चाहिँ बोकाको टाउको होस् भनेर श्राप दिनुभएको थियो।
He had other curses also.
र अरू श्राप पनि दिनुभएको थियो।
But he couldn't stand by and see somebody, bad-mouthed by Daksha was cursing Lord Shiva unnecessarily.
तर शिवजीलाई कसैले गाली गरेको चाहिँ उहाँ चुप लाएर बसेर सुन्न सक्नु हुँदैन थियो।
So this is Krishna consciousness.
यो कृष्ण भावनामृत हो।
We discriminate.
हामीले भेदभाव गर्छौँ।
It's not that all is one.
सबै एउटै हो भन्ने होइन।
He actually cursed, if I can remember properly,
यदि मलाई राम्रोसँग याद छ भने उहाँले श्राप दिनुभएको थियो
that the Brahmins would take birth in Kali Yuga and they would be demons.
कि यो कलियुगमा त्यो ब्राह्मणहरू चाहिँ राक्षसको रूपमा प्रकट हुनेछन्।
So there is good and bad.
त्यो चाहिँ होस् राम्रो नराम्रो छ।
The impersonalist he thinks all is one.
निर्विशेषवादीहरू सबै चिज एउटै हो भन्छन्।
That's why Prabhupada went to the West to deliver the world from voidism and impersonalism.
जसरी शिल प्रभुपाद पाश्चात्य जगतमा जानुभयो निर्विशेष र शून्यवादलाई हटाउनका लागि।
Because there's many kinds of Buddhism.
अवश्य विभिन्न प्रकारका बुद्धिज्महरू छन्
And the impersonalism.
र निर्विशेषवादको पनि।
They say there's no variety. Ultimately, there's nothing.
र उनीहरूले भन्छन् कि वास्तवमा कुनै विविधता छैन, वास्तवमा केही पनि छैन।
Yesterday we were doing Harinam in Bodhanath.
हिजो हामीहरू बौद्धनाथमा हरिनाम गर्दै थियौँ।
Who was there?
को हुनुहुन्थ्यो?
Not everyone. Oh,
सबैजना त हुन्थेन।
quite a good Harinam.
एकदम राम्रो हरिनाम भयो।
And the people were very startled.
र व्यक्तिहरू अचम्मित भएका थिए।
Why are these people so happy?
यी व्यक्तिहरू किन यति खुसी छन्?
Because spiritual life is full of variety.
किनकि आध्यात्मिक जीवन त विविधताले भरिएको छ।
It's not just oneness.
एकता मात्रै होइन।
It's not that I'm going to become God and that will be the end.
यस्तो होइन कि म भगवान बन्छु र त्यही नै समाप्ति हो।
I remember when I first joined Hare Krishna in London.
मलाई याद छ जब पहिलोचोटि म लन्डनमा हरे कृष्णमा आउँदाखेरि
We used to go down the underground station. We used to go right down the subway.
हामी त्यो सबवेबाट जमिन मुनि चाहिँ जाने गर्थ्यौँ।
Where the trains are.
जहाँ चाहिँ रेलहरू हुन्छन्।
And there's someone had put a big poster of a yogi.
र एउटा योगीको ठुलो चित्र राखेको हुन्थ्यो।
And he was meditating,
र उसले ध्यान गरिरहेका हुन्थे।
and soham means that you are that.
यसमा लेखे हुन्थ्यो सोहम भनेको तिमी नै त्यही हौ।
In other words, there's no differentiation between yourself and anything else. It's all energy.
त्यसको मतलब कि तपाईमा र अरु केहीमा केही फरक छैन, तपाई नै सरशक्ति हुनुहुन्छ।
The variegatedness is just illusion.
यो विविधता भनेको केवल भ्रम मात्र हो।
So this is killing the world.
यसैले संसारलाई मारिरहेछ।
Because people cannot be happy.
व्यक्तिहरू खुसी हुन सक्दैनन्।
Prabhupada often said, variety is the mother of enjoyment.
श्रील प्रभुपादले भन्ने गर्नुहुन्थ्यो कि विविधता नै आनन्दको आमा हो।
So this whole chapter is full of variety.
यो सम्पूर्ण अध्याय नै विविधताले भरिएको छ।
Such and such person begot such and such person, the demigods, this and this and this and this.
यस्तो व्यक्तिले यसलाई जन्माए, देवताहरू यो 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 इत्यादि।
It's not illusion.
यो भ्रम होइन।
These people actually exist.
यी व्यक्तिहरूको वास्तवमा अस्तित्व छ।
They are managing the creation.
उनीहरूले सृष्टिलाई व्यवस्थापन गर्छन्।
In the beginning of the what chapter is that? 4th chapter. Krishna explains, I spoke this Bhagavad Gita to the sun god, Vivisvan, Vispate, how's it go? Idam Vispate, Praho.
Praktavānaham abhyayam.
So this knowledge was spoken to a person on the sun.
र भगवत गीताको 4औं अध्यायको प्रारम्भमा पनि भगवान श्री कृष्णले भन्नुभएको छ, सृष्टिको प्रारम्भमा मैले यो ज्ञान सूर्य देवलाई दिएको थिएँ।
There's personality.
भनेपछि त्यहाँ व्यक्तित्व छ।
It's not just imagination.
यो कुनै कल्पना मात्र होइन।
Inside the sun,
सूर्य भित्र
if you can get inside without getting burned,
यदि नजलिकन भित्र छिर्न सकिएछ भने
you can meet the sun god Vivishvan.
सूर्यदेव विवस्वानलाई भेट्न सकिन्छ।
It was like 120 million years ago.
त्यो भनेको लगभग 120 लाख वर्ष अगाडि।
And the knowledge was passed down Manu from generation to generation, like Guru Parampara.
र यो मनु हुँदै गुरु परम्पराको माध्यमबाट आइरहेको छ।
And just recently, Krishna repeated the same message to Arjuna.
र भर्खरै भगवान श्री कृष्णले अर्जुनलाई यही सन्देश दोहोऱ्याउनु भएको छ।
Because, you know, if beyond our material senses, what can we know?
किनभने भौतिक इन्द्रिय भन्दा परको हामीले के जान्न सक्दछौँ?
Only by hearing.
केवल मात्र श्रवणद्वारा।
For instance, we went to this Chandragiri up the cable car.
जस्तो कि हामी यो केबल कारमा चढेर चन्द्रगिरी माथि गयौँ।
To see the Himalayas.
हिमालय हेर्नलाई।
Because we went on the internet and we saw this Chandragiri is a nice place. You can see the Himalayas.
किनकि हामीले इन्टरनेटमा देख्यौँ यो चन्द्रगिरीमा चाहिँ दामी ठाउँ रहेछ, हिमाल देखिन्छ।
So if we hadn't heard, we wouldn't have gone.
हामीले नसुनेको भए हामी जाँदैन थियौँ होला।
So we're hearing. This is called deductive knowledge. We're hearing from higher authority.
त हामीले श्रवण गर्छौँ, यसलाई अवरोह पन्था भन्छ।
We don't know all about Daksha and all the fire gods, blah blah blah, and all the pitris. How do we know?
हामीलाई दक्ष प्रजापति, अग्निदेवहरू, पितृहरूको बारेमा इत्यादि के थाहा छ र?
We only probably don't know who is the Prime Minister of Nepal.
हामीलाई त नेपालको प्रधानमन्त्री को हुनुहुन्छ भनेर पनि थाहा छैन होला।
Let alone the fire gods.
अग्निदेवहरूको के कुरा?
The one thing we can learn here
तर एउटा कुरा हामीले सिक्न सकिन्छ
is that they are offering of sacrifice.
कि उनीहरूले यज्ञाहुति स्वीकार गर्छन्।
Yagyata kamanonyatra loka kama bandhana. Unless we do service to please Krishna, yagya, we'll be bound by karma.
जबसम्म हामीले कृष्णको सन्तुष्टिका लागि सेवा गर्दैनौँ, यज्ञ गर्दैनौँ, हामी कर्ममा फस्छौँ।
Krishna is teaching this in Bhagavad Gita. Yakaroshi yajagyasi yajiroshi yadasi yatapasyasi kunta tatkurasvamadapanam. And all that you do, all that you give away, everything should be done as offering to me.
भगवान श्री कृष्णले भन्नुभयो, तपाईले जे कर्म गर्नुहुन्छ, जे दान दिनुहुन्छ, जे तपस्या गर्नुहुन्छ, सबैलाई मेरो लागि अर्पण गरेर गर्नुहोस्।
You may say, well, that's not reasonable.
कसैले भन्ला यो कुरा त अलि पचेन मलाई।
Why not?
किन?
We're getting air.
हामीले हावा पाइरहेछौँ।
Who's providing the air?
कसले दिइरहेछ हावा?
Who's providing the light?
कसले यो उज्यालो प्रकाश
Who's
दिइरहेछ?
providing the earth?
कसले पृथ्वी दिइरहेछ?
If we just take, is that love?
यदि हामीले लिनी मात्रै गर्यो भने त्यो प्रेम हो?
What is love?
प्रेम भनेको के हो?
Dadati pratigrinati, punkte dadati pratigrinati,
गुह्यम
goyamakati prachati, punkte bhojaya chechaiva, sadvidim pritilakshanam. These are the exchanges of love.
प्रेमका लक्षणहरू हो यो.
A young man, he likes a girl at the college.
कोही युवा केटालाई चाहिँ कलेजमा कोही केटी मनपर्छ,
Or a boy likes a girl.
केटालाई केटी मनपर्छ.
Bring him something, a flower.
उसको लागि के लिएर आउँछ? फुल.
Oh, thank you.
ओहो धन्यवाद.
This is natural.
यो त स्वाभाविक हो नि.
This is dadati, you're giving and taking.
दिनी र लिनी.
You're giving pratigrinati, goyamakati, and talking something confidential
र अत्यन्त गोपनीय चिजहरू केही भन्छ
about myself.
आफ्नो बारेमा.
This, you can see loving couples everywhere.
र जताततै तपाईँले चाहिँ यस्तो प्रेम जोडीहरू देख्न
Sometimes they
पाउनुहुन्छ.
come to Hare Krishna Dham
उनीहरू कहिलेकाहीँ हरे कृष्ण धाममा नि आउँछन्
and they're doing photo yoga
र फोटो योगा गर्छन्
and they're talking something confidential
र केही गोपनीय चिज कुरा गरिरहेका हुन्छन्
so that they can reveal their hearts to each other.
मतलब आफ्नो हृदयलाई एकअर्कासँग व्यक्त गर्न सक्छन्.
So unfortunately this kind of love is, actually Prabhupada says, is lust.
तर दुर्भाग्यवश शिल प्रभुपादले भन्नुहुन्छ यस किसिमको प्रेम होइन, यो त काम हो.
But when we learn to do it for Krishna,
तर जब हामी कृष्णको लागि यो गर्न सिक्छौँ,
that's what we're doing in ISKCON.
यही कुरा हामीले इस्कनमा गर्दैछौँ.
We're learning to love Krishna.
हामी कृष्णलाई प्रेम गर्न सिक्दैछौँ.
Dressing Krishna, offering Krishna nice prasadam,
कृष्णको कपडा वस्त्र लगाइदिने, कृष्णलाई शुद्ध प्रसाद अर्पण गर्ने,
going on Harinam,
हरिनाममा जाने,
everything.
सब चिज,
Going shopping,
सपिङ गर्न जाने
collecting some money, selling the books.
र केही पैसाहरू उठाउने, पुस्तक वितरण गर्ने,
It's all yajna.
यो सबै यज्ञ हो.
And this is freeing us from all our previous karmas.
र यसले हाम्रा पूर्ववर्ती कर्मबाट हामीलाई मुक्त गरिदिन्छ.
What is that word? Prarabdha. Everything we do has a reaction.
प्रारब्ध भनेको हामीले जे पनि गर्छौँ त्यसको प्रतिफल हुन्छ.
And that binds us to this material world.
र यसले हामीलाई भौतिक संसारसँग बान्दिन्छ.
But yagya shishtasino shanto muchyante savakilvasai punjite tvakam papa yapachanta makarana. Everything has to be done. Food has to be offered to Krishna. Yagya shishtasino shanto muchyante savakilvasai. And this frees us from sinful reactions.
र यदि भगवानलाई अर्पण गरेर हामीले केही चिज ग्रहण गर्छौँ भने यसले हामीलाई पापमय कर्मबाट बचाउँछ.
If we don't, then we get bound up in karma.
र यसो गर्दैनौँ भने हामी कर्ममा फस्छौँ.
Even if we eat vegetarian food.
हामीले शाकाहारी भोजनै खाए पनि,
That poor cabbage. I killed the cabbage.
ओहो मैले बन्दाकोपीलाई मारिदिएँ.
Yeah, that's true.
हो त सत्य हो.
The cabbage has a right to live.
त्यो बन्दालाई पनि बाँच्ने अधिकार छ नि.
The muli has a right to live.
मुलालाई पनि बाँच्ने अधिकार छ.
Who do you think you are?
त्यो तपाईँ को हो र?
Cutting up that muli.
त्यो मुलालाई काट्दिने,
Drying the muli in the sun on the roof.
अनि काटेर छतमा सुकाउने मुलालाई,
And then putting it in a bottle of mustard oil
अनि तोरीको तेलमा डुबाएर राख्ने.
for weeks. And how would you like to be a muli?
हप्तासम्म तपाईँ मुला भएको भए कस्तो हुन्थ्यो होला?
So the Krishna consciousness, Krishna's devotees, that they see everyone as part and parcel of Krishna.
भक्तहरूले त सबैजनालाई कृष्णको अंशको रूपमा देख्नुहुन्छ.
So therefore, we have to learn to do this yagya in our life.
त्यसैले हाम्रो जीवनमा यो यज्ञ गर्न सिक्नुपर्छ.
So what is the best way?
त सर्वोत्कृष्ट उपाय के हो?
There's a famous verse actually.
एउटा प्रसिद्ध श्लोक छ.
Devashi bhutabjaninam pritrinam nakinkaro nayam rinicharajan savatmayaya savatmanaya sharana saranyam gato mukundum paririchakatam. That all our obligations to Devashi, to the demigods,
हाम्रा जति पनि ऋणहरू छन् देवताहरूप्रति,
Devasi Bhutapta to the people in general.
साधारण मान्छेहरूप्रति,
To the Pitris, to our forefathers.
हाम्रा पितृगणहरूलाई,
Devasi Bhutapta, the Kinkaro Nayam Ranichurajam, Savatmanaya Sharan. By surrendering to Mukunda, we can be free from all these obligations.
भगवान मुकुन्दलाई समर्पण गर्नाले हामी सम्पूर्ण किसिमका ऋणबाट मुक्त हुन्छौँ।
How can I do all these oblations to all these people in this chapter?
यो अध्याय भरिका सबै व्यक्तिहरूको ऋण मैले कहिले तिरिसक्ने होला?
Oh my goodness.
ला
I'll never end. I won't be time for prasadam.
मलाई त समय नै पुग्दैन, प्रसाद खान नि समय हुन्न।
The 49 fire gods, the Vailikas, this and that.
49 अग्निदेवहरू, भयालिकाहरू अनेक थरी छन्।
It's impossible.
यो असम्भव छ।
But by the one stroke of surrendering and serving Mukunda, then all these creatures are satisfied.
तर केवल मात्र भगवान मुकुन्दलाई समर्पण गर्नाले, उहाँलाई सेवा गर्नाले सबैजना देवताहरू सन्तुष्ट
That's why
हुन्छन्।
Daksha made a big mistake.
त्यही भएर यहाँ दक्षले ठुलो गल्ती गरे।
Lord Shiva is meditating on Sankashan, Ram, 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 chanting Ram.
र शिवजीले शङ्कर्षण भगवानको ध्यान गर्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो र राम 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 जप गर्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
And when Daksha came into the sacrificial arena,
र दक्ष जब त्यो यज्ञाग्निमा आए,
Lord Shiva didn't get up
शिवजी उठ्नु भएन,
because he was Ātmajāṁs is completely absorbed.
किनकि उहाँ त आत्मराम हुनुहुन्थ्यो, आफैमा डुब्नु भएको थियो।
Like Samik Rishi when Maharaj Parikshit came into the ashram.
जस्तो कि समीक ऋषि हुनुहुन्थ्यो जब महाराज परीक्षित भएको आश्रममा आउनुभएको थियो।
Maharaj Parikshit wanted a glass of water.
महाराज परीक्षितले एक गिलास पानी चाहनु भएको थियो।
Maharaj Parikshit was in meditation.
महाराज परीक्षित ध्यानमा
Sorry,
हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
Samik Rishi was in meditation.
समीक ऋषि ध्यानमा हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
So Parikshit Maharaj got a bit angry.
र परीक्षित महाराज रिसाउनु भयो।
So Lord Shiva, then Daksha started to badmouth Lord Shiva. You monkeys, he's a monkey face.
र त्यसपछि दक्षले चाहिँ शिवजीलाई गाली गर्न थाले, त बाँदर मुख भनेर चाहिँ भन्न थाले।
Lord Shiva realized this guy is too much puffed up.
शिवजीले बुझ्नुभयो यो धेरै फुलेको रहेछ।
So he left the arena.
र त्यो यज्ञ छोडेर जानुभयो।
And then Nandi started cursing.
त्यसपछि नन्दीले श्राप दिन थाल्नुभयो।
Yeah. So best thing in our life, to mold our life, so whatever we do, we try to please Krishna.
त हाम्रो जीवनमा सबभन्दा राम्रो चिज भनेको हाम्रो जीवनलाई यसरी ढाल्नु पर्यो कि सबै समयमा कृष्णको याद आओस्।
That's bhakti yoga.
यही हो भक्ति योग।
So nice.
कति राम्रो
And it's joyful.
र आनन्दमय छ।
Śucim kātam avyayam. It's joyful and everlastingly performed.
यो आनन्दमय छ र नित्य रूपमा गइरहेको छ।
We do it in this temporary world, and then we will do it in the spiritual world.
यो क्षणिक भौतिक संसारमा पनि गर्छौँ, साथसाथै आध्यात्मिक जगतमा गएर नि
So we're
गर्छौँ।
practicing abhyasa yoga yukta. We're practicing to be eternal spirit souls
त हामी नित्य शाश्वत आत्मा बन्ने प्रयास गर्दैछौँ
and live it with Krishna or Lord Chaitanya in the spiritual world.
र भगवान श्री कृष्ण या चैतन्य महाप्रभुसँग आध्यात्मिक जगतमा बस्न पाउँछौँ।
Hare Krishna,
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम
Rama
राम राम हरे हरे।
So thank you very much.
धेरै धन्यवाद।
What's the time now? My watch has gone wrong. What's the time?
6.
Huh? 6:04. Time for question?
Yes.
Time for question? Okay. Prashna, koi prashna cha?
Maharaj, I have a question.
You? He has a question. It'll be too difficult for me.
यसले गाह्रो प्रश्न सोध्छ हुनुहुन्छ।
No, let's have first of all other questions.
ओके, पहिला अरूहरूले सोध्न सक्नुहुन्छ, कसैको प्रश्न छ? question is, we heard about our prarabdha and karma, etc. So by performing devotional service, is the prarabdha completely erased, or it is minimized, or how we get it?
It's just like a seed.
एउटा बीज जस्तै हो.
If you fry the seed,
त्यो बीजलाई फ्राई गर्यो भने
it won't grow.
त्यो उम्रिँदैन.
So it's like a blazing fire.
अग्नि जस्तो हो.
Devotional service is like a blazing fire, which destroys all the previous reactions.
यो भक्तिमय सेवा भनेको अग्नि जस्तो हो जसले हाम्रो पूर्व कर्महरूलाई नाश गरिदिन्छ.
But Prabhupada explains in more detail something interesting.
श्रील प्रभुपादले अझै विस्तारमा केही रोचक कुरा भन्नुहुन्छ.
For a devotee, it may seem he is getting some karma.
भक्तको जीवनमा यस्तो देख्न सकिन्छ कि उसले केही कर्मको फल पाएको हो कि.
What about me?
मेरो बारेमा कुरा गरौँ न.
I was very happy.
म त पुरा खुसी थिएँ.
In Buenos Aires, Rath Yatra,
ब्रुनोस एरिजमा रथ यात्रा भइरहेको थियो.
and Jagannath was on the Rath Yatra cart.
जगन्नाथ रथमा विराजमान हुनुहुन्थ्यो.
I was leading the kirtan.
म कीर्तन गाइरहेको थिएँ.
And everything was fired up.
र सब तात्तिरहेको थियो माहौल.
Big kirtan.
कीर्तन भइरहेको थियो.
Thousands of people.
हजारौं व्यक्तिहरू थिए.
All of a sudden, something in my knee went. Bing.
अचानक मेरो घुँडामा टङ के भयो.
My meniscus went. Bing. My meniscus got torn.
त्यो दुईटा हड्डी बीचको जुन भाग हुन्छ त्यो त टङ गरेर त्यो फुट्यो.
So was this my karma?
मेरो कर्म थियो त यो.
Was it special Krishna's mercy, Jagannath's mercy?
कि यो कृष्णको जगन्नाथको विशेष कृपा थियो.
It could be both.
दुवै पनि हुन सक्छ.
Because Prabhupada gives an example.
किनकि श्रील प्रभुपादले उदाहरण दिनुहुन्छ.
You turn off the fan.
तपाईले फ्यानलाई निभाइसकेपछि
It doesn't stop immediately when you press the button. The fan doesn't stop like that.
त्यो फ्यानको बटन अफ थिच्नेबित्तिकै तुरुन्त झ्याप्पै बन्द हुन्न.
It goes slowly.
बिस्तारै बिस्तारै रोकिँदै जान्छ.
So this is Hare Krishna Prabhupada ki. So this is also for our purification also.
तर यो हाम्रो शुद्धिकरणका लागि पनि हो.
Because we tendency to become puffed up.
किनभने हामीलाई अहङ्कारले फुल्ने स्वभाव हुन्छ.
Even the ahankara vimuda kata. Even in ISKCON we think, oh, I'm very great. I'm the secretary of ISKCON. I'm the president. I'm the head puchari. I'm blah blah blah.
इस्कन भित्र आएर पनि हो म प्रेसिडेन्ट हो, म सेक्रेटरी हो, म हेड पुजारी हो इत्यादि मनमा आउँछ.
Next thing we know, oh God, I got malaria.
र त्यसपछि हामीलाई एला मलाई त मलेरिया लागेछ.
Or I got the toothache.
कि दाँत दुख्न थाल्यो.
So this is also you can see as Krishna's mercy.
त यसलाई पनि कृष्णको कृपाको रूपमा देख्न सकिन्छ.
Vasyasya manugramani harisyate dhanam sanai. When Krishna takes away our opulence, that's also mercy.
जब कृष्णले हाम्रो ऐश्वर्यलाई छिन्नुहुन्छ त्यो पनि वास्तवमा कृपा हो.
Then we can surrender.
त्यसै हामी समर्पण गर्न सक्छौं.
Just like in the school.
जस्तो कि स्कुलमा
I remember I went to a secondary school.
जब द्वितीय श्रेणीको स्कुलमा हामी जान्छौं.
Quite a posh school.
एउटा राम्रै खाले स्कुल.
I was quite a naughty boy.
म बदमाश केटा थिएँ.
I used to have a rubber band.
एउटा रबर ब्यान्ड हुन्थ्यो मसँग.
And make a little pellet out of paper.
पेपरको एउटा गोली बनाएर.
And there was one boy in the class called Moore. He was called Moore.
र त्यो रबरले तन्काएर डाम्मा हान्दिन्थे. हाम्रो कक्षामा एकजना केटा थियो मोर भन्ने केटा थिए.
I hit him right on the lobe of the ear.
यो कानको लत्थीमा चाहिँ मैले प्रहार गर्थे.
So the teacher said, go to the headmaster.
त्यहाँ हाम्रो शिक्षकले भने कि निकिले आएर तिमीहरू हेडमास्टरकोमा जाऊ.
And everyone knew the headmaster. He had a stick.
र सबैजनालाई थाहा थियो हेडमास्टरसँग चाहिँ लट्ठी हुन्छ.
And I was going to get beaten.
अब मलाई कुटाइ खान्छु भनेर बुझिसके.
I was really scared.
एकदम डर लागिरहेको थियो.
And then the headmaster opened the door.
हेडमास्टरले ढोका खोल्नु भयो.
Bend over.
यता निहुर्यौ त.
bend over.
तल निहुर्यौ.
So this is material energy, Krishna's.
कृष्णको भौतिक शक्ति.
Krishna's helping us to surrender with the karma, even though we're devotees. Apparently it's karma, but it's not necessarily. It's Krishna's mercy.
त यो कर्म हो, तर जरुरी छैन कृष्णको कृपा हुनुपर्छ कि हुनु पर्दैन भनेर.
Durga, you know Durga, she has this trishul, no? Adiyatmika Adidayavika Adibodhika Klesha. The demon is getting pronged.
र दुर्गा देवी त मलाई थाहै छ, उहाँको त्रिशूल छ, आध्यात्मिक अधिभौतिक अधिदैविक क्लेश हामीलाई दिनुहुन्छ.
So for a devotee, this is mercy.
तर भक्तको लागि यो पनि कृपा हो.
Prabhupada gives a nice example you've heard many times before.
प्रभुपादले सुन्दर उदाहरण दिनुहुन्छ जुन तपाईँले पहिला पनि सुन्नुभएको होला.
The cat, the biralo, is holding a rat.
एउटा बिरालोले मुसालाई समातिरहेको हुन्छ.
And the rat is feeling death.
त मुसाले त मृत्युको अनुभव गरिरहेको हुन्छ.
The biralo is going to bite off his head.
र बिरालोले खप त्यसको टाउको खाइदिन्छ.
After playing with him for a little while.
एकछिनसम्म खेलाएर.
But the kitten,
तर बिरालोको छौरा
is also being held by the mother cat.
उसको आमा बिरालोले समातिरहेको हुन्छ.
And what does the little kitten feel?
र त्यो छौराले कस्तो अनुभव गर्छ?
Oh, mommy is so kind, looking after me.
अहो मेरो आमा कति माया गर्नुहुन्छ, मलाई हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ.
So we devotees like the little kitten in the cat's mouth.
त भक्तहरू चाहिँ बिरालोको मुखमा त्यो छौरा जस्तो अवस्थामा हुनुहुन्छ.
Because it's easy to say.
अवश्य भन्नलाई त सजिलै छ.
One time I was in Jagannath Puri.
एक समय म जगन्नाथपुरीमा थिएँ.
We were on the BBT library party.
हामी बीबीटी लाइब्रेरी पार्टीमा थियौँ.
And I remember, this was years ago, maybe 40-50 years ago.
र सायद 40-50 वर्ष अगाडि कुरा.
I got this heavy pain. I got this pain in my stomach.
अचानक मेरो पेट एकदमै दुख्यो, पेट दुख्यो.
All the devotees said, that wasn't sannyasi, that was brahmachari. Mahavishnu, chant Hare Krishna.
हैन मलाई एकदम पेट दुखिरहेको, त्यतिखेर म सन्यासी थिइनँ, ब्रह्मचारी थिएँ. भक्तहरूले ओ अब महाविष्णु तिमीले हरे कृष्ण गाऊ भन्न थाल्नुभयो.
Can't chant, I want to get me to the hospital.
मैले भने ए गाउन सक्दिनँ, हस्पिटल लिएर जाऊ मलाई.
They gave me some injection and went away.
मलाई सुई हान्दिए र त्यो दुखाइ गयो.
So, it's easy to say this is Krishna's mercy.
त्यसैले कृष्णको कृपा हो भनेर भन्न त सजिलै होला.
When it actually comes, that's the test.
तर वास्तवमा जब आउँछ त्यो परीक्षा हो.
So that's the test of our Krishna consciousness.
यो हाम्रो कृष्ण भावनामृतको परीक्षा हो.
Especially when we have to leave this body.
विशेष रूपमा जब यो शरीर छोड्नु पर्छ,
It may be very frightening, no?
त्यस समयमा एकदम डराउँछौँ हामी.
So now we have to practice.
त्यसैले अहिलेदेखि हामीले चाहिँ अभ्यास गर्नुपर्छ.
Ahanyahani bhutani gachanti yamalayam. I was just hearing Prabhupada say this story in New York.
मैले भर्खरै न्युयोर्कमा श्रील प्रभुपादले भन्नुभएको यो कथा सुन्दै थिएँ.
You know that the yaksha was questioning Maharaj Yudhishthira.
यक्षले चाहिँ महाराज युधिष्ठिरलाई प्रश्न गर्दै थिए.
And all the Pandavas were unconscious because they drank the water.
र सारा पाण्डवहरू बेहोस थिए किनभने उनीहरूले त्यो पानी पिएका थिए.
And they had to answer all these questions.
र उनीहरूले
Yudhishthira had to answer all the questions.
र युधिष्ठिर महाराजले प्रश्नहरूको उत्तर दिनुपर्ने थियो.
Ahanyahani bhutani gachanti yamalayam stasha stavara bhutani kimascharya atapara. What is more wonderful
यो भन्दा आश्चर्य के होला
in the world?
यो संसारमा?
What was the question? What is the most wonderful thing?
प्रश्न यो थियो कि यो संसारमा सबभन्दा आश्चर्य के हो?
Every day we see Ram Ram Satmahe, Ram Ram Satyahe going down to Pashupati.
हामीले प्रतिदिन देख्छौँ कि मान्छेहरू चाहिँ राम नाम सत्य हे, राम नाम सत्य हे भनेर पशुपतिमा लिएर गइरहेको हुन्छ मान्छे.
We see insects dying, we see all creatures are dying, trees are dying.
हामी देख्छौँ किराहरू मरिरहेछन्, अरू जीवहरू मरिरहेछन्, रुख मर्दैछ.
Sesha Stavara Bhuta. But we think we'll never die.
तर हामी सोच्छौँ ओहो म त मर्दिनँ.
It's mad, we're mad.
यो पागलपन होइन त हामी पागल होइन?
So therefore we should take very seriously this Krishna consciousness.
त्यसैले यो कृष्ण भावनामृतलाई अत्यन्त गम्भीर रूपमा लिनुपर्छ।
Swadharana Purusha Dhammasyasya Parantapa Aprapya Mam Nivatanti Mritu Samsara Vatmani. 9th chapter, Krishna says, those who have no faith in this in Krishna consciousness,
9 अध्यायमा भगवान कृष्णले भन्नुभयो जो व्यक्तिलाई यो कृष्ण भावनामृतमा विश्वास छैन
they will not attain me.
उनीहरूले मलाई प्राप्त गर्न
They
सक्दैनन्
will return again to this world of birth and death.
र उनीहरू फेरि यो जन्म मृत्युको संसारमा फस्छन्।
So very risky to not take up Krishna consciousness.
त्यसैले कृष्ण भावनामृतलाई नलिनु भनेको त अत्यन्त डरलाग्दो अवस्था हो।
Why not try it?
किन कोसिस नगर्नी?
Then you could get free from this repetition of birth and death.
यसरी हामी यो जन्म मृत्युको चक्रबाट बच्न सक्छौं।
Free of the karma, prarabdha and all the other rabdhas.
प्रारब्ध अरु सबै रब्धहरुबाट बच्न सक्छौं।
Srila Prabhupada ki
जय।
Thank you very much.
धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद।
I'm finished here, thank you.
यही सिद्ध्याउँछौं। धन्यवाद।
Mahaprasade Govinde.
महाप्रसादे गोविन्दे।
Nama Brahmani Vaishnave.
नमो ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे। स्वल्प पुण्यवतं राजन् विश्वासो नैव जायते। शरीरा विद्याजा। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama
When am I going to see that film? You're not going to edit it, What's your idea?
So what do you want?
What's your idea? You could make it like an adventure. You could pick out adventure, most adventure things. Give that in danger. Could be. Always has to be short. Make it out. Huh? Sure. What does that mean? Trailer. Trailer, just you got the exciting bit. Show me. You should just make it. I think you should just make it for makes it easier. And that is the good I went down and you put the dates. Make it about half a minute. You're used to half a minute. Reduce the whole thing to half an hour. Yellow juice, chips. Sure. Be nice. Otherwise, no one's going to see them. Huh? See? Yeah. Just make something. Make something. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama